for the right to play Judd, the defending champion, on Saturday.
It's a strange shot though, isn't it, there? I mean, he has that playing well. He has the beating of anybody, I would say. And it's good to see him back playing well. I do like watching up behind the green here, but in general, I know he's going to play his shots because that's basically where he's at his best.
Very well.
It made you realise there's more to his standing in the game than that. Anyway, he's not pleased with that shot.
Open. John Parrott at the European Open was the other one. He took Mark Allen.
That's a poor shot, isn't it?
Mark Allen, 1.
Very good all week. It's been well supported, this tournament, which is what we want to see, of course.
It's a pretty good safety shot, this. Well, already Gary Wilson has got involved in it. And it was worth a try. And of course he felt he wouldn't, but he's not covered the red at all. So it's an early chance. As I say, Gary Wilson, if you to play against, because he scores heavily and quickly.
Build some sort of break. What a draw he's had as well. No, if he wins the tournament, no one gets
with him.
Well, it's good to see him playing well, because I had a long chat with him at the champ. Not been too much sign of that this week, thankfully.
I mean, he's a good guy. I like Gary. He's a bit of an arch pessimist in life, isn't he?
Stable. Go beyond that if you can get on it. Get going, but what a chance now for Wilson just to settle in.
32.
Must be feeling good with those wins that he's had this. If he wins this match to get to the final, also getting back in the top 16.
I mean, the highest ranking of 10, you know, that's a those 3 ranking titles to his name, of course. But it's a very respectable ranking to have reached in your career. He was something of a distraction, not causing him a problem. So this is, he felt that it was enough balls were going to be in the way. If he did miss it, he did miss it, but didn't cover the... That's where he puts in that slightly shorter shot every now and then. Very gifted player.
64.
Be his now, of course. He was off the tour for 7 years. He's sort of fallen away, having had that great amateur career. I mean, form comes and goes. There's a lot of tournaments, and that's a good thing. But if you can just get one good...
A little bit too much stun on the cue ball from the previous shot. Yeah, he had to play it with a bit of right-hand side, but...
So we restart this frame.
Ball.
Obviously, that long, protracted... beat 4 centuries already.
Holding for the black, and the first thing he looked at was those couple of reds. Do they pop to the right corner? The answer is yes from that view. They both go.
That was... That's not gone to plan, though.
A plant to the middle, though, which he knew was there, in fairness.
33.
He knew. I think for all of the... And as Dave was saying, you know, he's been scoring well enough this week. That's when it's more difficult.
39.
Pretty heavily in that match to Chris Wakelin. 13-6. His Crucible record is the one...
45.
Example, that would probably sort that out in one stroke, because he'd be in all the Players' Series events as well coming up.
That was nicely.
63.
So this is pretty good stuff. The chance. He had that plant to middle, which helped matters, but otherwise been a pretty short one.
70.
Because otherwise, there's danger just sort of being bogged down all day, really. But now this may just shift the match.
77.
I did say every frame was different, in fairness, and this has been very different to what...
92.
And this black
93.
for Mark Allen's 5th century of the tournament, it'll be the... So when the chance came, he was ready to take it.
101.
Yeah. Fall out. It's not always the same numbers, is it, that come out. So, you know, you never know what's going to happen in this game. But I think it's more like the way he finished against Sergio Way yesterday, I felt, in that decider.
113. 117.
Accelerating through the ball, which he does from that shortish backswing, but he really attacks the cue ball. Very good, this.
128.
Lovely stuff from Mark Allen, a total clearance. Won the Championship League, Neil Robertson, the Saudi Arabia Masters. We've also had a big invitation event at the Shanghai Masters. Corin Wilson, the winner there. It's been a
Mark Allen 4. One.
Yeah, I was surprised, but from the cushion.
1.
because Wilson did make the 77 in frame one. Then he'd be going to the English Open outside
7.
of that group, the elite group.
I would.
1. 8. 15.
So the miss black in frame two ended. Allen was a little sluggish early on, wasn't he? But he's just finding his range now, and that's why these misses can be significant, even though it's still early in the match.
Oh, what's happened there? Nothing has happened, but he does that.
29.
Played with the right-hand check side, so it was quite well played. Good. Oh, that'll do. That will do. Yeah. So he's redeemed that now, that situation. And in the balls, he looks very dangerous. Has he gone far? Just dragged it slightly
50.
with a trace of left to ensure the potting frame ball, but the red after it will guarantee that he wins the last two frames pretty swiftly.
58.
I mean, that's probably the moment of the... It stopped absolutely on the brink of going in.
66.
Not to be, but it's a frame-winning break, which is all that ultimately won the defending champion. table's been reclothed as normal for the semi-finals. It seemed earlier it was playing a little slower, so you know maybe yesterday that pink would have.
Oh, it's not a good shot.
One.
That's ever so well played. They're so confidently played around two cushions. Terrific.
4.
It's difficult always, unless you're playing in the match, but one or two shots the cue ball has just drifted on and on. Yeah, it wasn't a full pocket. You could see that from the view behind there.
1.
Whereas Mark Allen is feeling great after the 2 breaks he's made. Well, it was, but that miss came out of nowhere.
1.
So a reprieve for Gary Wilson. What can he? Certainly this red is a good one shifted. So he's thinking well, that's a good shot to
5.
play. Once again, a slightly better shot. They've got to do something with this. Allen's surprising miss on that blue has got to be punished.
19.
Been playing from a very young cue sports, not just snooker, but billiards as well. And there was a gentleman, Stan Chambers, sadly passed away a couple of years ago, but he did so much for in the audience.
I mean, I saw him play as a junior at the festival in Norway when he emerged as a top player, because you could see at a young age he was very good. And so many players go along that route.
33.
There was another one from London, David Gray, who sadly disappeared from. Right of the one he's playing. He couldn't avoid it.
40.
But at least he's pushed it into the middle of the table.
By 51, so we'll need a couple more reds as well. We're happy enough with 2-2 because it could have been worse. He missed.
47.
Red somewhat here, unavoidably. No, the frame's not one. I don't. If he plays it well and sends the cue ball around the angles, all well and good. There was an argument that he could have actually gone for that right-hand red there,
53.
because had he left it, Mark Allen got one chance. He could still clear these. Keeping the advantage. So I don't think I would have. So the next 2 or 3 shots does not want to be straight. And he's got an angle, so. The worst thing would have been to be straight. There you are, out of the blue.
Mark Allen,
Finished on the black, but it means nothing. Yes, I had to play this gently. Good shot. That is a very, very good shot to play it the full length of the table. He had no real choice there but to leave some distance. Yeah, I had a feeling he might decide to not go for it. I'm sure needs a lot of help here. Needs the blue to come to his rescue. It's not. Well, this would be a horrible frame for Gary Wilson to lose. Not.
Yeah, it wasn't straightforward, was it? So, and he has done. He'd be relieved. That's been quite a lengthy session. We had the re-rack. We also had a total clearance from Mark Allen. It's going to be honours even, and all signs are this is going to be hard fought to the end. Mark Allen already on the walk to the dressing room. Gary Wilson, as I say, 2 apiece. Wilson has had breaks of 77 and 53. Mark Allen, a 135 total clearance and 66 at other times.
Very good pot. This time the cue ball does stop in time, son.
I think they're quite a dragged out opening session. The re-rack frame obviously was a big part of that. To come champion of champions as well in the background. Mark Allen, I think, was already in that because he won that the golden ball.
Available to him. So he'd be a little disappointed the way it ended, but he just couldn't get the right angle on the pink. He did well to... Oh, yeah. It's amazing.
A few shots, thought he table had rolled off a bit, but he's had that 15 minutes just to...
So he didn't waste any time in getting the black in play. Good shot, I thought. At the moment it looks like he might well do that, but he's still got more to do.
23.
He's already gone further in this tournament than he did in any.
31.
Actually won it. Yeah, if you can put frames away quickly, it helps. It's
one of those, but just learnt a lot from the experience.
45.
He'll be in front at 3-2.
yeah, very good this. And I don't know if it's somebody and maybe wants to get on with it a little bit more. I mean, it's easy to say those things, you know, play quicker. Is what he's done. You know, he's not rushing around the table, but he's
59.
not overthinking situations.
67. $73.
This is really good stuff at frame one, but he had a number of reds that were awkward. They've all gone. There's a long way to go in this match. First to 6. And played a bad shot to allow any of this to happen. Bad safety shot.
Yeah, it's been very costly.
95.
So this blue for his 6th. Yes, excellent. He struggled, didn't he, to put away frame 4. Impressive.
106.
Is it the start of Gary Wilson making a name? But Gary Wilson enjoyed that, and why not?
That shot's complete. In case it wasn't put back in the precise area it came from. So what's that?
5.
Well, I'm sure he's very disappointed to have to play safe there. He did look at the couple of reds above the black and he wasn't sure.
Well, what a pot and what a kiss.
Yeah, the pockets. He's got one that does go to the left corner though.
$21. $28.
Yes, that low angle on the black was perfect too.
$36.
Plenty of points available, still 83 on the table, so. Well, that is a fantastic pot. I mean, it really is. It's one that he... The other thing is, however close he gets to making it, it becomes important because if he fails... Now, beautiful, beautiful little shot. He's got a nice touch.
I mentioned, right from the junior days, just been not just knocking the balls around at that age. They were actually playing tournaments, and as you say, a big moment. You got to say favourite in the frame now.
Yeah, there's a slight mystery to me as to what happened when he draw. But as I say, the pressure comes almost back on him now. He's got this far. He's got to go and do this.
39.
Well, this is an absolutely outstanding break and quite straight and from a distance on the yellow. So if it's ever going to go wrong, maybe this next shot is the one. Well done.
So now back where he wants to be. Every frame ultimately counts the same towards the scoreline, but looked for all the world like 3-3.
60.
Yeah. All he's got to do is drop this in now, and it's a very almost directly behind it. If this goes in,
65.
very good stuff.
Red Wilson potted was tough, but he still had the chance to pot it, and he's made a great break from it. Big frame. The question was asked, could he make the clearance, having knocked in the great red, and the answer was supplied. Yes, he could.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about century breaks. Well, that's a misjudgment. You saw that he's definitely starting to feel it, Mark Allen.
Confidence from beating Murphy, Trump and Higgins, then you won't get any confidence from anything.
9.
I think what I mean by that is his best makes him a very formidable player. He's going to want to have to go again this time. Very nice. So, safe to say that he's not been a very nice opponent for Gary Wilson over the... Played on the awkward red, and he's on it perfectly. More good stuff.
31.
Well, I think the plan... However, it's fabulous. The last two shots of the highest class, I think.
To go within a frame of the final.
Well, it's been proven in the last few years that is no age in snooker, whereas at one point, 40, you were...
Frame. And the way he's dominated this one, he'd like another red ideally because it's only one snooker.
This frame, which seems likely. Playing the double. Well, he's made two very significant 70-plus breaks. So that's a good shot to play on the black. So that's where...
Mark Allen, 8.
Well, that ends that. So Gary Wilson hot And he's going to be 5-2 in front, and he's going to be one frame from a meeting with Xianggu Dong in the final.
Been in a position to win it, but he was kind of dictating the pace of the game. But it's
5.
almost like Wilson has taken it by the scruff of the neck with that. Highly impressive, this.
Very well.
Yeah, no way.
Very good. Very good for Mark Allen. He just needed his one frame. And also, perhaps knowing that Allen has not quite given up yet. You can win a match from this position.
These top players are so good, they can do it. But equally, just one mistake and Allen could be out the tournament. So he's walking.
Very nice guide of that red to left middle. Didn't want to do that.
17.
Might want to roll the dice here, perhaps, and going into them. Problem was there was a red. Very good.
23.
Just one red, just passing.
Nine. $35.
Seemed to react quite strangely off the second cushion there. Lost his way a bit in that break. He was looking.
Mark Allen 40. One.
To have complete control over everything. And of course the pink and black where they are, they get a chance to win the match. Be interesting to see which way he goes about it. We've seen a few very clever shots. Well, he's got the angle. I think the ability to nudge them. But I think he's playing on that red now, which of course opens up the other one. The reds can be opened up one by
19.
But he's getting on the balls absolutely perfect. Such a huge part of the game.
I mean, if he does win it here.
25.
Ooh, just clipping the jaw of the pocket.
$31.
There's always going to be a problem where the balls were.
Gary Wilson 31.
Good shot though. So beautiful shot. Now this is a chance to get. He's showing some lovely control today. As you can see, not able to do anything. So he's either going to. Oh, what an effort. What a shot that is. Absolutely stunning the way he's taken these frames.
13.
This could be a push shot if he's not careful. Perfectly legitimate shot.
And in it goes. No one was sure there, but it's dropped. Yeah, and it caps just a terrific display from the interval from Gary Wilson. So one snooker needed.
Gary
Otherwise,
Wilson,
it's going to be
25.
Zhao Guodong again.
Well, they've usually got one go at that. The last few frames.
Yeah, and what a run Gary Wilson. Sean Murphy, Judd Trump, John Higgins and Mark Allen. That's just to reach the final.
Something bizarre happens. It's probably done the right thing playing the up and down. Still maybe one big shot left for Mark Allen.
How's this looking?
It's a good effort.
Doesn't want to knock the black on the cushion.
A good place for getting snookers where it is. It's always unlikely on the pink and black, especially with a few happen, a final twist. Oh, this is a great effort. This is a great effort. I mean, well done. Bottom right pocket, preferably in the bottom right pocket. No, not very close to it. But he has played so well. Would set up a good final. They haven't played each other that many times. I was just looking at the head-to-heads. I think might be.
They? But tomorrow will be anything but. If Wilson can get over the line, he'd love to knock the black on the cushion. Made the 78, backed it up with a 70, and has played another good frame here. Made a century in the frame before that, so
Pocket the cue will a ridiculous angle or something will happen. Well, surely now is the moment. This is his best chance to just put this match.
still the pink refuses to drop.
Could have played it.
Well, another chance.
Anywhere, so just sure it goes in, and that's a brilliant performance.
It really